Hi, welcome to the Obachan Chatter. Let's get it started. This is going to be the recap for Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Season 3, Episode 4, to Thailand. The title of this episode was Dangerous Games. We begin, this first scene is Marisol and Alexa going back to their room. Um, of course, Marisol's not feeling good. I think they were doing yoga, something outside. Anyway, Alexa wasn't feeling, no, Marisol wasn't feeling good and they were talking. And somehow or another, this all I remember is the place where they do the offering to the spiritual offering in the morning. When the girls wake up, something Pepsi told them to do. It's a tradition in Thailand. Marisol gave the spirit, I think, something to drink. And damn, she took it back she took it back from the altar. So anyway, they walk into the room, and I'm surprised when they open the door. Alexis and Marisol, that's how y'all living. Y'all some nasty hoes. Y'all always shit on the floor, then y'all want somebody to come clean up. Did y'all do that in one day? Because the way it make it sound is housekeeping comes every day, because I think you're staying in a resort. And if they come every day, and that's how your fucking room look, y'all would be ashamed of yourself. You shouldn't even let the cameraman in the room. And then Marcel, Marcel had, I can't pronounce this lady's name. I want to call her, I want to call her Lysol. I guess it's the same way, but with an M. Marisol. Anyway, that shit was a mess in her room. And then the thing, she got an attitude. Instead of her picking up the shit, she gonna get mad and say, it's Pepsi. I told Pepsi that we need our room clean. I told Pepsi this. And Pepsi, all he want to do is giggle and play in our face. He ain't worrying about us. That man take real good care of y'all. So, you know what they say when you go on vacation with somebody, is how you find out how they really are. I would have never thought Marcel House that she lived like that. When they show her place on TV, it's always nice. Well, anyway, as I was saying, and it sound like them two about to get on each other's nerves. I'm loving it. Anyway, we go from there, and I think today's activity is supposed to be a barbecue that I think it's going to probably be, it's Portia and Giselle, but I'm just going to call her Jizzy. Her name too damn long. Jizzy and Portia's day, and Portia has the first part of the day. So you see them, next thing you know, somebody's downstairs. It's Alexa, who's downstairs? It's Leah, Alexa, and Marisol. Heather walk in. Ooh, the robes that Leah gave the ladies is nice. I really like the one that Alexia is wearing. Let's see. Oh, okay. So anyway, they all at the table, and you can tell Heather look like Heather just look like she just been dragged. I think that thing with Whitney is really bothering her. So Heather just come out and ask Leah, like, what was you saying? What you said she was saying about me now? Let's get this straight. So anyway, Leah don't want to hear all that shit. Because just like Leah and them, tired of it, I'm tired too. And then you can't really explain it because I don't know what the fuck the big deal is. The other one don't want to be a Mormon. Her name ain't there on the roster no more, which is Whitney. And Heather just like, I got a lot of shit to do. I ain't got time to fuck with that. I'm writing a book. I got the girls. I got these spas. I just won't fuck with them. I mean, I'm just going to tell you. I belong to an organization, a couple of them. And when I left them, I didn't do no paperwork. I just went the fuck on. You see what I'm saying? So, mind you, I understand it's a religious component. She'll take care of that shit when she's ready. But what was the big deal? Anyway, when Heather's like, so what she was saying about me now? What she say? Leah responded by saying, she just told me to watch out for your ass not to trust you. That was pretty much it in a nutshell. So anyway, the ladies have to get ready to go, and Candace and before Leah came downstairs to the breakfast table, she was with Candace. and Candace was telling her how to put her foot in Giselle ass, metaphorically, not physically. But you wanted to feel physical, so she stopped fucking with her. So she was like, yo, don't let them punk you. Stay who you are. Be true to yourself. Just be fresh. Don't even worry about it. So anyway, then you don't see them again. So anyway, Whitney is not at the table because she's upstairs on the phone call with Lisa Barlow. Barlow? The other housewife from Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City, they be on it. They be on one. And she's talking about Heather too. I don't know. I don't even know why they don't like each other. I just don't get it. I don't understand I watch the show. I don't understand the dynamic. I fucking need to start watching it. Anyway, it is not on now anyway. But okay, she gets a call from Whitley Barlow. She telling her everything that's happening, and how Heather's a liar, and this and that. And then you see Jizzy and Portia together, and they just talking shit, being funny with each other, talking about whatever. So Portia is downstairs with Heather as they left at the table. I don't know, I mixed this up. Anyway, it's just a scene. We're cutting somewhere. I got too many damn papers and they fell on the floor, but you get the gist of the recap. Portia talking to Heather about the Mormon role, and Portia said that Heather wasn't a bad, she ain't a bad woman, just said she a bad liar. Because she said that she told them that she put the application to get her name removed off the roster. See what I'm saying? It even take too long to say this stupid shit. And why they care? Well, the editors or whoever do this shit, they went back and pulled the scene. And I ain't hear her say she put her name on no roster. I heard her say the same shit she been saying. That shit ain't important to me. I struggle with this. I was raised this way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm turning my back. And when you do this type of shit, don't nobody talk to you. Maybe that's why she want to be on TV. She need to make more friends. I heard when you're a Mormon. That's I'm saying. I heard allegedly when y'all not cool no more with the church, that ain't nobody, even your own husband ain't supposed to talk to you. I'm just saying. So anyway, was that Jehovah's Witness? Child, allegedly, don't get me in line. It's one of them got some crazy shit going on. And I say crazy not to say nothing bad about no religion, but my thing is this. If it's all about love and caring for your fellow man, not kissing his ass and all that type of stuff, but if it's like this, if your religion feeds you this, then we cool. And that is, I treat people like how I want to be treated. But the trick to me is I do it even when they don't treat me how they supposed to, like I treat them. I want to be treated just like I treat you. Yes. And I'm going to treat you good. And sometimes that shit don't work out the way you be good to somebody that don't be good to you. I'm just saying. So if your religion teach you anything to me, besides love, and not just tolerating all that type of shit. Just leave motherfuckers alone. Because this is what I know. I don't care who you think your God is. Everybody got something. Yep, you got something in the dark that you hide. It ain't got to be something real sinister and dirty, but you got some shit. Yeah, so don't fuck with people. Because there you go. Nobody's perfect. Anyway, from my tangent, let me give me something to drink here. My medicine makes my mouth so dry. So, they paying back to that, but I ain't see it. I didn't see Heather say that. I heard Heather say in the Obertron language, stop fucking with me, yo. Mind your goddamn business. I do it when I want to. Whatever. I deal with it. It's on the list. Okay. Now, Whitney, I think she in her confessional, but it don't matter. Confessional, Lisa Barlow, the shit still sound the same. She's saying that she don't want to fuck with Heather. I don't want to be her mop. That sounds real nasty. But what mess is you cleaning up? I don't see it. I'm going to tell you for real with, I think jealous. Hold on. Because I thought on the series that your husband lost his job because he was doing something crazy on the fucking show that made his corporation or something look bad. So they just, I don't know, they get severance pay. I don't know what's up. And then I know you do some shit, some kind of mean makeup or rosy beat makeup, something. But I ain't seen you nowhere. I ain't even seen you in the Dollar Tree. That's probably one of my favorite stores. That's the green and white one, not the yellow one. Yeah, the yellow and black one is Dollar General. Anyway, I think you jealous that she wrote a book. You might have wrote a book, but I wouldn't read your book. Your book seemed boring. I think you jealous. I think because Whitney got a spa. Yeah. I think Whitney got kids too. You ain't got no kids. I mean, you're a stepmother, so it make you have kids. But you know what I'm saying. I'm fucking with you. But not, because I don't think you have any. I probably should have looked that up before I said that. But I think you jealous. Yeah. And everybody like Heather. Because how you not like somebody don't kiss your ass? She kiss everybody's ass. I mean, I don't say kiss that. She just not. She just don't give a fuck. She don't like drama. No. She don't. But then I think she kind of do. I don't know. That's what I know. I ain't talking about Heather. I'm talking about you, Whitney. I think you jealous of her. Yeah. No, I know she ain't. She doesn't have a steady boyfriend or nothing. But I think you jealous of her because why the fuck do you care? Yeah, ain't nobody coming at her, and you saying you doing it for her, so I can believe in you and trust you, bitch. Why you got her? You got your own shit. You need to go remember what happened to you between 9 and 17. And I remember I'm 17. Yeah. Anyway. Somehow or another, they all back at the table, and all you know, I guess Portia probably about to be a spokesperson for KFC because I saw her ass eating Thailand. Well, she eat other stuff, but KFC was sticking out in my head. And so he coming there with the KFC and at the table, and Portia just grabbing, just grabbing. And, you know, back on that Whitney thing. So Whitney is like, I've been loyal to a fault. She's saying that she reason why she have the reason why she has been remaining Heather's cleaning apparatus. The mop is to clean up Heather's mess, but I don't really see no mess that Heather's made. I see a lot of shit that you do, Whitney. Yeah, and then you try to, I don't know, I don't even understand what you be saying because you talk so baby back. I mean, I got fucked up voice too. Somebody told me mine was scratchy. I can't help that, you know. I used to try to, you know, when you're a woman and somebody tell you something about yourself that you're not really that happy with. So when you don't know no damn better, you go try to do something about it. And it just, anyway, this dude told me that my boy is raspy and kind of this and that. Fuck you. How about that? But before I learned to say that, I was at the house trying to talk like a lady. Fuck that. Anyway, I just be myself. So anyway, I just don't get this thing with Whitney. And why does she care? She ain't even in the group no more. So the reason why Whitney says the reason why Whitney says that she's her mop is because Heather brought her to the show. And so I felt a undying loyalty. Who the fuck asked you to do that? I don't remember Whitney saying nothing to you. I don't remember Whitney saying you owe her shit. Nothing. I just hear her say y'all cousins and that she love you and that you her ride or die chick. But usually when you ain't with Whitney, you somewhere talking about her. Yeah. And when them bitches was calling her ugly and saying little shit about her, where was you at that year? Cause somebody called my cousin ugly. They kissed both our asses. Yeah, you know, that's loyalty. That's ride or die. Yeah, you don't I don't remember you doing none of that. Miss, I got your back. And you feel like she gave you a big F. Well, if you felt like she gave you one, you should see the one I give you. I think you need to just sit down somewhere and go figure out what's wrong with you and just leave Whitney alone, man. Just why you? It's life's too short. You cute. You still got some life to live. You know you fuck around on that pole real good. You got there's other streams of income and get you a fucking storyline. Besides chasing your cousin, you don't got no storyline. Hell, I got more of a storyline than you. But I don't want to be on Salt Lake City. It's look cold as hell there, and I'm anemic. I can't do the cold. I can do it for vacation, but I ain't trying to live there. Anyway, moving. Let's keep this moving. So anyway, it's time to go to the barbecue. Every guy got dressed, and they had doing something different because it rained. It rained like a mud. They must went through to. They must have went to Thailand during like rainy typhoon season or something. It rained like hell over there, but it's very, very pretty, and I would really like to go there. But anyway, she was getting on the barbecue, and I still seen them barbecue, but it was funny because I'm what you can this. When you imply to me barbecue, I don't know all that shit she said with the B and the Q and all that shit mean. To me, it mean the food cooked already. When I come up in that bitch, all I'm supposed to do is say hi to everybody and pick up a plate. Because that's what I'm going to do. Because if I know I'm going to a barbecue and I know the barbecue is going to be... If it's a barbecue, I ain't eating shit. Yeah. And I like my barbecue to start like in the afternoon, like brunch time, 11-ish, 30-ish, no later than 1. Because I won't eat. Because I'm going to go to your house and I don't eat that much. But, it's a barbecue. I'm going to sample some ribs and have a piece of burger and a burger piece of hot dog bun. And I'm going to have this cold-ass Coke or Pepsi over here. I'm going to do that shit. And if you got some real good size, don't have no pork and beans, don't have no cold-ass potato salad, don't have... What else I like at a barbecue? Oh, coleslaw. Have all the condiments, onions, relish, cheeses, cold ass drinks, and they had some ice. Anyway, show Candy, she was like, I ain't trying to come up in here and cook. So that lady, you had to pick up all your own shit, and you had like a little stove or something where you cook on the shit. So, whatever. So they did all that, and of course the ones that don't like to cook, they was complaining. But I saw the ingredients, and they look fresh. Like they just swooped that shit, the shrimp, like they just grabbed that shit straight out the ocean and the fish, and it was already clean. So you just pick your shit up and throw it in your little shit. Only thing, I ain't seen no rice. I gotta have some rice and some noodles when I eat shit like that, because it was like a Thai barbecue, not an owl barbecue. Bunch of bullshit. Anyway, not all the healthy shit, bunch of bullshit. So anyway, they start playing this game. The other part of this is a game, and it's a truth or dare. She asks you some shit, you don't answer. You gotta use. There was some black ass scorpions, or there was some burnt ass scorpions. Either way. So you had to eat one, but before the game started, Pepsi ran over there and said, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, no, you do not eat it there. They'll kill you. So they put the shit down. So anyway, they asked some questions. And I think it was like 2 or 3 there. It was some bullshit. The first one to eat was Heather. Because they want to know who blackened her eye. So here go Detective Portia. Oh, I thought you said you didn't know who blackened your eyes. You ate that. That mean you just don't want to tell nobody. Next. So it was something with Heather. Heather, who do you... Give us 3 lies that Heather done told or some shit. and she was like, three things that you know about give me three things about your cousin that you know that is a lie. So instead of her telling whatever lie that she been telling everybody that she been fucking her cousin been lying about, she says, I'm not gonna do it because I want to prove to her that I'm coming to her. I want to be her friend, that we're family, and I love her. So she eats a scorpion. And then the next question, which was, oh, and then they asked Giselle one, and she was like, yo, who would make the least amount of money on OnlyFans? And I think them two bitches practiced that. And Giselle said Marcel, but she said, but only because she wouldn't understand what was going on. Yeah, that's true. She wouldn't. But you know you was trying to really do a dig. You leave Marcel alone, she like me. What you think, just because we don't got no period no more, nobody don't look at us? Whatever. If you have not if you have not started what's that shit called? Anyway, forget, don't worry about it. That was something, I don't know, I just thought that was mean. Probably true. Who would make the least amount of money on OnlyFans? Think about it for real, for real. All them motherfuckers that make money because everybody likes it. I'll just keep it real. That ain't, yeah, it will only be because she don't know how to make the camera work and shit. She forgot to turn it in reverse, or she recorded in black. Shit that I would do. You'll make money on it. Marcel, and the way you did that shit with your foot, you did some shit like the way you did that shit right there, you'll make some money. Next. Oh, and then the other question that was asked to Mark, okay, that was a question that was asked to Giselle about Marcel on the OnlyFans shit. Then Portia asked Marcel who she would trust the least in the group, and she said that shit just rolled off her tongue. She was like, Leah. She said, because you already outed me out. You be talking shit about my drinking, but you the one who need to go to rehab. You need to go to rehab too, Marcel. I'm just saying, I think you do. That's in my opinion. Allegedly. Whatever the fuck they say you're supposed to say. They keep from going to court. Anyway, let's see. We went through that. Oh, I forgot. I forget this whole section. I think that's what it was. I got thrown off. That section with the massaging, getting massaged naked. I'd have done that shit. Yeah, them bitches. Woo, yeah. Oh, it's great. Ooh. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is going on over there? So anyway, of course, the only person complaining about was Alexia. When I get my massages, I like it to be quiet and dark. Get your ass up and go in the house and get your massage done. They would have went in there. They're like, this some real accommodating people. It might have cost you extra, but you didn't have to. I just couldn't concentrate. So anyway, I gotta go back to the table though, because they gotta talk about something from the barbecue shit. Okay, like I said, all the women, I don't know, I just get naked too. And then you got, you say it's a Giselle, Jizzy, and Portia together. And I think Giselle said they tried to massage her vagina, and then you hear Portia say, what? Ain't nobody trying to touch mine. I want my money back or some crazy ass shit. But I'm sure that was kind of funny. And it's I was trying to figure out what was when that where the real shit started with Portia and Candace, and this episode showed me. It was when, of course, if you watched it too, when Monique, that season when Monique Sam was on the show, and she beat up Candace. She beat Candace up, and during that time, Monique and Portia were friends, our friends. And Portia and Giselle had a show on Bravo for a little bit where they would analyze housewife shows or whatever. So Monique, who was known allegedly for being a person that plans stories, like they say she'd be like, you know, like the producers, like shit that we ain't supposed to know. She'd drop a hint or say something that, you know, she's just a fucking, she be leaking stories. So anyway, but the two of them being friends, she was voicing her through using Portia as a mouthpiece. Her journalism, you in the world of journalism, girl. You is not no reporter. But you don't even act like a reporter. You act like you're a fucking psychiatrist, tell you the truth. So anyway, she was, you know, like when you gotta, you know how this shit work. It's almost as if when your husband, somebody you with somebody, y'all, you with your husband or girlfriend or whoever, and y'all real tight, and it's somebody at your job, and you don't like that motherfucker, so you come home and you tell all the shit about them that you don't like. Automatically, you start getting your own, because you're human. You start forming your own shit. You trying to stay neutral, but it's hard to stay neutral when you think somebody's fucking with your husband or your girlfriend, or you know somebody that's been a straight ass asshole. It's hard to keep the right direction for a lot of people. So when you hearing this shit about them, you know, she got in a fight. But this, I'm sure that Monique was talking about Candace long before then, before they got into a fight with Portia. And this was just the catalyst. And just so happens during the time period that this shit was going on, Portia was a host on this Bravo shit with Giselle. So Giselle is part of the fucking the same chain, and them two are talking. Everybody got a platform. The only platform that Candace got, or so she say Giselle say she had, was Giselle. And Giselle was saying, I was backing you, Candace, when Monique was doing that shit to you. I was. And then Portia was saying, I was just reporting the news with my journalism from what my girlfriend was saying, because that's firsthand experience. And she told me. So that's, you know, that's the shit. That's the eyewitness. That's the person involved in it. But the thing was, Candace said, fuck that. Yeah, you were speaking, but you wasn't speaking. Why? How come I could not say? This girl that whooped my ass had a platform. She was able to put her shit out there. Here I am, I got to do twiddly dee with my fingers. And I'm listening to y'all say this shit, but not one time with your journalism ass, Portia, did you pick up the phone and say some shit like, hey, can we talk to you? Can we do a three-way split on this fucking show? Can you tell me your part? All you did was tell Monique's part. And then let's get to Giselle and her bullshit. The only reason why you even said anything about that shit with Candace is because you don't give a fuck about Candace. You don't like Monique's ass. Yeah. So you was, I gotta get a security guard when I go around Monique, and I refuse to shoot with her and all that type of shit. And then you watch that other girl, that Mia Man or whatever the fuck her name is, should have sit around, hit that other Wendy with a pocketbook, and then throw a drink on her ass. You ain't ask for no security then. And then Dummy gonna sit there beside it and record it, talking about, I'm trying to protect Wendy. That's what I'm saying. Y'all think people dumb. Do you think just because you green eyes that you can hypnotize people? And I don't even know, am I being a colorist? No, because shit, you can be dark skinned and have green eyes. I mean, it's red. But what the fuck? Excuse me. Gotta take a drink. So Giselle, while you woofing about, I rode for Candace, I did this for Candace, That shit wasn't for Candace. That shit was for you. Because you wanted Monique gone and you got your wish. Yeah. I remember. Even, and then you're going to throw the shit in there with the husband. Even when I told you about, even when I told her about Chris. And do you think she was grateful? No, you know, she said, why you ain't sitting in front of the cameras? Yeah, bitch, why you wait to say it in front of the cameras? Why you keeping it on? No, it ain't what you say. You said some shit like I said it to her nice. Her and Portia just sit around and gas each other up on this shit. I'm just saying. So anyway, I'm going to get on YouTube, Candace. You one of my favorites, but girl, just let that shit fall out your face. You know how crazy you look doing this all day. I just don't want to do this over because just fucking cry, yo. Just, it's okay. That's why he gave us tears. You don't put your goddamn eye out. You got making paper airplanes and shit. Don't let me. Oh. Bitch, just cry. I mean, that's the only thing you did that pissed me off. But just cry. So anyway, and then look what happened. Same shit I did. As soon as Portia seen that shit, you know what she did? She went to her room. Girl. And you know she ain't gonna let no tip. Hold on. Girl, she gonna catch it. She just went straight, clammed your ass. You just cry. From now on, just cry. And then, even if you're on camera, we just saw you cry. Just go wipe that shit off. You look ridiculous doing that shit. I'm just, damn, I lost my notes. Oh, I remember. I gotta go back to the table. Leah ate a scorpion. Yeah, because I asked her, she a chicken. She be acting like she bad, but she ain't bad. First of all, she did. She didn't say it to Marcia, but I would say it to her face. When Marcia said, I don't trust Leah, I would say, I don't give a fuck. That's what should be. This Overtron chat shit, that shouldn't be my motto. My show should be, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You see, saying, I don't trust you because you just, I've been like, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, damn, I got lost. Okay. Oh, I was talking about Leah. Leah. Oh, Portia asked, who would they get rid of? I don't need this fucking paper. Who would they get rid of on her show if they came back to air? That bitch said, I don't hire or fire. I don't have nothing to do with HR. Just picked that motherfucker up and started eating. She's like, I don't have nothing to do with it. But the premise of the show, bitch, is you're supposed to have something to do with it. But it's cool. That's like, she was like, I ain't getting fucked up with that. And then they might try to call me back or keep me from a job. Hey, I don't have nothing to do with who hire and fire. So anyway, everybody, after Candace does that crane origami napkin to keep her goddamn origami, to keep her damn tears from falling, it's time for Giselle's stuff to start. And she's going to do Louisiana, like a Louisiana night. So she asking everybody to get dressed. This is what Marcel talking about, her nasty, her hair need to be washed. Everybody got 45 minutes to get ready now. 45 minutes, oh my God, Jesus. It's like, that's Marcel. It's like a roller coaster over here. Don't worry, why are you complaining? You're going to take your drink with you. You're going to drink in the bathroom. You're just going to drink. You're going to drink in your confessional. You're just going to drink. You're going to drink in your pajamas. That's all you do is fucking drink. And there ain't no problem with you drinking. But you drinking and complain. I don't like drunks like that. Shut the fuck up. Because I don't give a fuck. Anyway, the first part of the night is she telling them stuff about Louisiana, about a baby in the cake or some shit, or a toy in the cake. If you slice the cake, for the dessert and the baby in it. You got prosperity, and the setup is real nice. It's outside, and they can't really. And then it's like I ain't know family style dining, and it's all Louisiana. I think food's native to the region, cause Portia just tearing it up. She's like, "Ooh, they cook bubbles. They cook like this here in time. Like short ribs or brisket or something they cook." And it surprised. I think the food surprised everybody, about how well it tasted. You know, like it tastes like home. The beans and the rice. They really had some Louisiana shit up in there. So it started raining, and she tells them about it's not the procession dance. Procession is when you die. But it's some kind of dance that they do, a blackface parade or some kind of shit. But that little move they do, doom, 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 with the little umbrellas when they be dancing. They dance at everything around that motherfucker. I mean, I ain't never been. I've been through it, but never stayed. But and water every goddamn where. Just lakes and lakes and lakes. At least that's all I saw. Anyway, um, so she talking to him, and the dinner went well, but I think it ended like it did. I don't remember anything magical going on, except I like how they dressed. I didn't like who outfit that I didn't like. I didn't like Giselle. Her shit looked like it was really, 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 really like like flapperish. I don't know. Maybe it was the color. I like what Marceau was wearing. I didn't like what Leah had on. Um, that's it. I like what she had on. I was somebody what Heather had on was okay. I don't think I'd have rocked them big ass green shoes she had on, but that's the style. I still don't think I'd have worn. Anyway, so the night's not over. It's raining like hell, and they look cute coming down that little runway with the little umbrellas, and everybody happy in good spirits. Giselle night went well. Um, then yes, before I start, yes, I think it's fucking shady that you pay reasonable shady. You're always plugging your damn podcast. So anyway, she play a game and she asks questions like, is it shady? Is it reasonably shady? Is it reasonable or is it shady that you got the biggest ass in the whole thing, and every time I turn around I gotta see it, and one ass cheek look like 2, 3 ass cheeks sitting on top of one another with a spaghetti string thong in it. Is it reasonable or shady? And then I think Portia says reasonable because it's just how her ass is made, and nobody care. And then another question asks, is it reasonable or is it shady that somebody call you a bully when you ain't? And then Candace is only fucking around and say you and her is bullies. Both of you are two fucking bullies, and it's shady. It's not reasonable. It's shady. It's shady when you be fucking with people, and you just be fucking people. You shady. And another question was, do you think it's reasonable? Or you think it's shady? And somebody tell you that because their franchise been gone for 8 years, and they came back with the fastest comeback and best ratings and all type of shit from a housewives thing, and they mention that, and then somebody say shady, but Alexia, of course, she says it's reasonable because it's true, and no other housewife franchise has done that, was able to lay dormant and come back as strong as they did, and all the things that they introduced, transgender shit, disability stuff. They did add a lot of shit to the culture though. But I'm gonna tell you this: they keep them clothes, them cars, and them cribs. Yeah, them bitches is bad. So yeah, I didn't know that comeback was like that, but like from had skyrocketed that way because I liked them when they the last season before this one. I mean, the last time he was on TV, I watched him, so I still kind of like them. And then there was another question. Oh yeah, and I already started where she asked, "Is it reasonable? Is it shady that I I'm doing my podcast? I mean that I'm doing this?" And they all said shady. I don't know what the fuck they said, but I don't know, that part I wasn't really that cool on. Then that lady said goodnight. Yeah. At least I think they do. Hold on. I said I need my paper. Make sure. Yeah. I think that's it. So I'm curious to see. They say, oh, they say, I don't know, they say Leah is gonna go home in this. I don't know when, but it's saying during the season that Leah's supposed to go home. So I'm just interested to see what happens because she's not drinking. So why she not having a good time? I don't. Well, here you go. She went home. That when she went home, that means she didn't slay the dragon. Candace told her how to do it. Take down Giselle first. You don't have nothing to worry about. And it is weird too. When Whitney and Heather argue, why they ride back in the same van together? I wouldn't want to ride with you. I wouldn't. And I want Jizzy and Portia to chill. Yeah, when they together, they just real mean. And I want her to get her shit together too. Yeah, she just, you on vacation, bitch, you look frazzled. You like you need to take another vacation from that vacation. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna get out of here. I want you guys to have a productive day. I'm excited because I get to see this SWV because it's taking up everything on fucking television. I mean, you get on YouTube, everybody talking. I haven't really said much about it. I might do a segment because it's just because if I say I'm a content creator and I'm supposed to talk about what's going on and the goings on, I need to be talking about that. But I'm so nauseated by it. Just almost like I am about this Mormon get off the roster shit with Salt Lake City. So anyway, I appreciate your comments. Like or dislike this video. And I'll see you soon. Have a good day.